Welcome everyone to the Side Draft Podcast, and it is Wednesday. You know what that means. It is time to talk about why fans love their driver and what driver will we be featuring today. Yeah, if you don't know who he is, he drives the number 3 truck in the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series. I think I got that right, so I'm all good there. But he's recently become a fan favorite.
Yeah, you see more and more of his apparel out there, and you just see the more fans coming to him, and it's just pretty awesome seeing his progression go.
So let's see why the fans show up to the track with his gear on.
Okay.
So first reply here is from A. Hurst. She says, I like the way he interacts with his fans, and also he is sponsored by Lucas Oil.
Yeah.
Hope he has the best season ever. We'll be cheering him on this year.
Yeah, he is really good on Twitter. Anytime you mention his name on Twitter, he usually like it or reply to it. I mean, he's really good with the fans.
Yeah, he's liked and retweeted a couple of ours. So really awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, he's sponsored by Lucas Oil. That's an incredible sponsor right there, because they're about in all kinds of sports, and he also is sponsored by Bomarita Auto Group too.
Yeah, Lucas Oil, they're in every single sport,
Yeah,
so to get noticed by them, sponsored by them, you have to be a great deal to them.
Yeah, and like your slogan says, it works.
It does. It works in about 3,000 series that they're in, because I believe they're in the Chili Bowl. They sponsor that whole thing there, so really awesome to have them as a sponsor. Next one is from Racing Girl 34, who says, he's the real deal. Whole team is driven by guts, glory, and determination. Don't ever tell Jordan he can't do something, because he will prove you wrong 100% of the time. He loves the sport and he loves his fans. A real grassroots racer. He's our hero, and we all love him. And they have the checkered flag emoji.
That's a really great comment.
Yeah, I think that's spot on, Jordan Anderson there.
Yeah, it's got him all wrapped up in that one comment.
All right, pack it up. Let's go. Nah.
Yes, he don't ever give up. It don't matter. He tears the truck up, he goes to fix it, and he's just he's really a great person. It's puts it all together.
And next one is from Jacob Bros, who says, this is fairly simple. The guy cares about his fans. He's such a nice guy. I would love to see more top 10s and top 5s out of him in 2019.
Last year at Daytona, he got a top 10 finish, and this year he was actually running about 5th when he got caught up in all the mess at Daytona.
Yeah, he showed some real speed at Daytona, so maybe again when we go to Talladega, maybe he can use that super speedway speed, or we might see some speed at some other tracks, maybe some short tracks as well.
So there's definitely some more top 10 and top 5s coming, and he definitely don't give up.
Yeah, I remember, I believe at Daytona last year, he finished the race top 10, I believe backwards in that crash. So really fantastic way to go to top 10.
Yeah, he's always really connecting with the fans. He tweets out to them. I know this year he got a transporter, which is pretty cool, and he's really showing that thing off, and that's fans how they like it. So
yeah, it's really awesome. Has some great decals on it, which I believe he designs himself.
Yeah, he does everything.
Yeah, he's basically the entire. Well, I wouldn't say the entire team, but he does a whole lot for the team and does almost everything for him.
Yeah, it's really great seeing his race team really grow.
And next one is from Darren, who says, we are fans of Jordan because of his never give up attitude and the way he treats all of his fans like they're family. Our 8-year-old daughter Cheyenne loves him because he's a Christian, works on his trucks, and drives. She says he's like the big brother she never had.
That's pretty interesting right there.
Yeah, that's a pretty big comment, and a lot of fans like to, they pull for drivers who's got similar beliefs, similar motives, and I believe that's a big thing for Jordan Anderson as well.
Yeah, it's a great role model to be that, and to go out on the track and just show it out there, and if he gets caught up in something, he'll own up to it. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a really great role model for these young kids out there. And the next one is from David, who says, Jordan is old school. He's like Frank Sinatra. He's doing it his way. The reason I like him, he interacts with his fans just like Mark Martin and Kenny Wallace do. I'd like to know what Jordan Anderson's expectations are for this year. Fewer tire problems on the trailer, I hope.
Yes, I know he had a few problems last year on the trailer, which it seemed like every time he come back from a track, he had a flat tire.
Yeah, I believe one time he accidentally, a deer ran into it and totaled the truck. He was stuck in Las Vegas, I believe, for a little while, and we didn't know what was, when he was
ever going to get back. Yes,
I think Talladega was like a month away, so he had a lot of time to get back, but thankfully he made it back safely.
Yeah, and the bad luck continued because that was the time that he bought a truck and found out it was stolen.
And he couldn't really return it.
He couldn't return it because he was stuck in Las Vegas. So we got all that cleared up, which he lost a lot of money in that, so hate it for him. But, he's always honest and, good stand-up guy, so he went on up to it and he said he didn't know he bought it that way. So I'm glad he got all that situated.
Yeah, great to see him get out of all that bad luck and finally has his own transporter. And
yeah, it's pretty cool when he announced that this year. Had the brand new transporter. Man, it was shiny and nice and awesome.
And the next comment is from Mike, who says he is the new Alan Kulwicki. That is a awesome comment. It's a short comment, but a very sweet one at that. Because Alan Kulwicki,
Hall of Famer
now. It's really cool to be compared to a Hall of Famer who was a champion in the Cup Series, and I could see those similarities between them two.
Yeah, the other Hall of Famer, Mark Martin.
Yeah, also.
And then you got Kenny Wallace. I mean, he really compared to a lot of top-notch drivers.
A lot of legends in different series, and really cool. And I think Jordan Anderson will be a legend in the trucks, or maybe the Cup Series one day.
Yeah, because there's really not a whole lot of drivers that would actually help build the truck and even drive it to the races.
Yeah, like I said, he does almost everything.
Everything. Designs it, builds it, hauls it there, and drives it.
It does,
brings it all back home.
Anything with the truck, he's got it. So,
yeah.
So for the next one, we have Dave, who says he's a good, great, honest guy. He is again, Mark Martin kind of guy. Mm-hmm. Always excited, ready to move on and up. Waiting to get better, no quit, relentless, and of course, friendly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, we're seeing that Mark Martin. I believe Mark Martin had a podcast with him one time, and I think Mark Martin's also seen those similarities between them two as well.
Yeah, I've seen the friendliness come up all the time, and he's truly friendly. Anywhere if you see him on the track or on Twitter or wherever, he's just a real nice guy.
Yeah, we haven't got the chance to meet him in person yet, but hopefully soon. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to maybe going to a truck race this year and maybe get to meet him.
Yeah, so possibly Charlotte. We might. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I went and watched my Twitter one day too closely, and he was just a couple miles down the road, and I was like, man, we still went and saw him. But
yeah. And the last one we have here is from Mike, who says he never stops. He never lets the smile off his face. Determination is outstanding. And he's doing it the old school way, which again, just wraps it up in a nice package. Old school.
Old school. The one that just gets down there, gets their hands dirty, builds the truck, and hauls it to the race, and then race it that weekend and hauls it right back. So, I mean, it's good to see his progression. From last year, and going through all his troubles and with the trucks and the trailers, and actually got to see the trailers getting bigger and bigger as the year went on.
Yeah, it's like a little puppy trailer and grows up to a big dog. So
yeah,
that's really cool and really great. Really can't wait to see him get his first win someday, because like all of that work it's eventually going to work out for him.
Yeah, it's eventually coming. You know, last year I had a picture of the haulers, and there's Jordan's little car hauler.
Yeah.
And so now he gets to fit in with the big boys. So.
Yes, so now he's not the little small trailer, and
yeah,
the puppy's not with the big dogs anymore. It's the big dog with the big dogs.
Yeah, we can kind of fit in there because we kind of feel like we're trying to work our way up too. So that kind of inspires us a little bit to keep going.
Yeah, right now, like last year, our channel was the little tiniest trailer, and now we kind of stepped it up kind of a little bit, but not necessarily up to the big trailer yet. Yeah. But we'll get there. Don't worry, fans.
But I feel he's going to have a good year this year.
Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, I believe that is all we have.
He's also, I think he's sharing a garage with GMS.
Oh yeah, that is right. It's not like a full-on alliance. I'm not too sure about all that, but you know, it is great to have some help from GMS, and hopefully that relation will grow some, and maybe get some, you know, engines or something from it.
Yeah. So we wish him the best of luck this year.
And yeah, that is why the fans love Jordan Anderson. So if you love this video, if you loved us, if you love this video, you know, subscribe for more, hit the bell so you can get more notifications from us. And if you are a Justin Haley fan, he is the driver we're going to be talking about next week, or not next week, but then the next video. So if you're a Justin Haley fan, let us know what made you become a fan. We'll talk about him in the next video.